Welcome everybody to episode 3 of a bad tabletop gaming presentation, Emperor's Children versus Alpha Legion. Excited?
I'm very excited, actually.
Yes.
I got the text message this morning that I was allowed to bring my own dice.
That's
So
right.
I'm super excited about that. Those bad dice don't seem to like me very much, so
That's right.
maybe my dice will do me better.
Due to the times and COVID and everything, we're going to be wearing masks while we play and rolling our own dice and not touching each other's stuff, which is great. Mission. Let's talk about the mission.
Yeah.
This is a Primarch duel. Both players will generate warlord traits if applicable, psychic powers, and anything else that they need. Deployment, so it is going to be a modified clash. The line with a 12-inch circle in the middle. Both players will place their Primarchs base contact with themselves. They'll roll off. The winner will choose to go first or second, and the player who deployed first deploys the entire force in their own deployment zone, and the second player does the same. Of course, the player who deployed first goes first. The mission lasts 6 turns. There's reserves and night fighting. The main point of this is the Primarch duel. So the duel starts in the middle and it lasts a full 6 turns. The Primarchs cannot be killed or removed for any reason. In a case of where a weapon will instantly remove the model will take d6 plus 6 wounds. If, for example, the warlord or Primarch, I guess, but most likely a warlord is like a knight or something like that. The Primarchs are considered to be a challenge. Any wounds inflicted on the enemy Primarch give you victory points. Wounds can go up and down during the game depending on it will not die, psychic powers, or other means to regain your wounds. Primarchs cannot be shot at. They cannot be charged on the first turn of the game, so you can only charge on second turn and onwards. Primarchs that are charged by other units and wounded do get wounds inflicted for them, and those do count toward your victory points as well. Remember that they are in a challenge, so if there's any rules that are applicable, then they apply. Also, if other units are in the combat as well, they have to hit each other prior to attacking the Primarch. At any point in time, the Primarch can choose to not attack the other warlord, I guess, or other Primarch in close combat to hit units that have charged them so he can get rid of them. All attacks, though, have to be targeted to one of those units, and they cannot overspill back to the Primarch. This is to avoid you hitting easier and then killing a bunch of units and then the Primarch having to take the wound. So if you choose to attack that unit, all your attacks have to go toward that unit. And then, of course, as said earlier, the Primarchs do count as in a challenge.
To catch you up a little bit on the narrative, we have the first mission and the second mission. If you haven't seen it, go please watch them, because then this is a spoiler. I mean, you can watch it. It is a standalone mission, but if you would like to, you should go watch the other ones. So the first mission, Emperor's Children were looking at some information that they were trying to get from a planet that was controlled by Mechanicum. They showed up and Alpha Legion were there. Edelon was not able to get the information and he failed utterly. That said, though, it's harsh, it's true. That said, though, he's very persistent. Even when you kill him, he still does not die. Second mission, he came back and he was trying to catch the Praetor, Alpha Legion Praetor that was attempting to escape. The Alpha Legion Praetor was not able to escape. He did catch him, Edelon, and ended up getting the information, but he wasn't able to decrypt it, and he ended up bringing it to Fulgrim. And after reviewing the information, Fulgrim decided that he needs to have a conversation with Alfarius. Little did he know, as soon as he decided that, the Alpha just happened to be in the system and showed up, and the two of them have decided that they're going to have a conversation down on the planet with a small contingent of troops, around 2,000 points worth of troops, plus the Primarchs, of course. And needless to say, Alfarius wasn't giving up the information, and Edelon decided that he was done with this, and they were going to get physical over it, and he was going to, one way or the other, get the information out of Alfarius. Hence the duel. Now, game terms, what does that mean? We've gone over it in the mission, you've seen it, but basically they're going to be fighting. Neither of them will kill the other one because they're overlords and Horus would be extremely upset. But they're going to fight and see how many strikes they can land on each other. While this is happening, the rest of the army will attempt to help. Let's have a look at the armies. Alpha Legion 2500 point force starts off with the Rite of War, and the Rite of War is going to be Primarchs chosen. That said, Alfarius is the HQ and the warlord of the army. Another HQ choice is going to be taken up by the Chaplain. The Chaplain has Artificer Armor, Boarding Shield, Power Fist, and his Craziest Arcanum is a Power Sword. For troops, I have to have veterans or Terminators as compulsory troops, so I've got a 7-man veteran squad. They're going to, the Sergeant has Artificer Armor, Combi Melta, Power Dagger, and a Power Fist. The rest of the squad all have Combi Melta guns, except the special weapon guy who also has just a regular Melta gun. They're going to be running in a fast attack choice, the Anvilus Pattern Dreadclaw Drop Pod. For other two troops, I've got two squads, or exactly the same outkit. They've got veteran tactical squads, and they each have a plasma gun. The whole squads have chosen to have Machine Killer as their special ability. For the other fast attack choice, I've got a squadron of 3 Javelin attack speeders. Each speeder is upgraded with a multi-melta, and each of them has 1 Hunter Killer missile each. For heavy support choices, we've got a 5-man Jetbike Sky Slayer support squadron. They've been upgraded to carry Volkite Culverins, and the second choice is the Sakaran Arcus Strike Tank that also has the Sky Spear warheads. Just so you know, for this mission, the Alpha Legion special rule that I've taken is Tank Hunter.
Emperor's Children 2500 point list. In the HQ section, Lord Commander Edelon without the jump pack option. In the elites, 5 Phoenix Terminators with the Spartan Assault Tank dedicated transport with Armored Ceramite, Auxiliary Drive, Dozer Blade, Flare Shield, and Frag Assault Launchers. In the troop section, I have 2 identical tactical squads, bare bones with bolters. For fast attacks, 1 Javelin attack land speeder squadron with 3 Javelin attack land speeders with 2 Hunter Killer missiles each. Also in the fast attacks slot, the Primaris Lightning Strike Fighter with Battle Servitor Control, Ground Tracking Auguries, and 4 Kraken Penetrator missiles. In the heavy supports, a Derrideo Pattern Dreadnought with Twin-Linked Heavy Bolter, an Arcus Strike Tank with Sky Spear Warhead upgrades, a Sakaran Venator Tank Destroyer with the Dozer Blade, and in the Lord of the Ward slot, Fulgrim the Illuminator. This is a standard army list with no Rite of War.
For first turn, Emperor's Children get to choose whether they want to go first or second. Theo decided to not seize, so it was Alpha Legion turn 1. The dropout came down there with the Melta squad with Machine Killer popping out. And then when we come over here, the Land Raider moved up as far as it could. The veterans on each side are slowly advancing, and the Arcus is attempting to go around the terrain. The veterans are going to use all their Combi Meltas and Melta Gun. They're going to fire into the Spartan. Let's see if I can pop it. I've got 7, so 6 combat meltas, one meltagun, so that's 7 shots. They're hitting on 3s with preferred enemy. So we're looking for 3s, preferred enemy. So all but 1 hits. You have Armored Ceramite.
Yep.
So they have Machine Killer, so they get +1, so that's Strength 9 against your technically Strength 9 against your 14, so I'm looking for 5s to glance, 6s to pen, with Tank Hunter. So there's 1 pen, 1 glance, and then these ones are rerolled with Tank Hunter. So there's 2 glances and 2 pens. So move Fulgrim there. All right, so that's 2 hull points and 2 more for pens, and I need to roll these and see what the results are. I get +2 because they're AP 1, and it explodes. So the Spartan explodes. How many guys inside?
There are 6 guys.
6 guys. Okay, so we're gonna measure the range here. So it's gonna be 1-inch range. So I believe it's only gonna be 1, 2, 3. So 3 guys of yours, 1 of mine.
Okay.
And then how many guys inside?
6.
6? Okay, so there's 6 guys inside looking for 4s. So 4 Terminators take a wound and 3 against your Marines. So 1.
Okay.
So if you want to just, doesn't matter which one first.
Okay, so armor saves on Terminators.
Terminators, yep.
Okay, we've got 1 fail.
So 1 dies. So we'll have to randomize it and see if it kills your sergeant or whatever.
And then armor saves on Space Marines.
Sorry, it was just 1.
Oh, sorry, was it?
Yep.
Okay.
Just 1.
So just 1
Yep.
saves.
And then one of my guy?
wound against you does not wound.
Okay, so then we have to randomize against your Terminators, and we'll do that once you disembark.
Sure. Okay, so we're just randomizing the wound here for the Terminators that had a 1 failed save. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 Terminators, Sergeant 5, Eidolon 6. Eidolon takes a wound.
No, armor save?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, because
no,
you did
I failed
fail.
it already.
Yeah,
no,
you're
I
right.
already failed it.
Yes, wounded Eidolon.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to move to the Spartan. So the right weapon is going to fire at full ballistic skill into his Venator. And then the left one is going to snap fire with the heavy bolter, going to snap fire into the Terminators. There. So we're going to do the full ballistic skill one into your Venator. So we have 2 shots, 2 hits, strength 9, armor 13, 1 glance.
Okay.
And then the other last cannon snap firing into the Terminators. Twin linked. Nothing. And then the heavy bolter snap firing as well. 1 hit. And then looking for 3, 1 wound, and you get your armor save. Saves. Okay, so the Venator took a wound. And then if we go back here, we're going to flat out with this guy. He's just going to hide behind the Spartan here. And then the Marines are going to run. So these ones are going to run 3. These ones are going to run 4. So these ones are just going to run in a little bit into the terrain here to kind of get some cover. And then the other Marines as well are just going to run 3 inches just to kind of get into some terrain here. Just at the end of that Alpha Legion's shooting phase, I've got a pinning check to take on the Terminators from the exploded vehicle, and they pass. Moving to the duel. So we're just going to go over a little bit how this will work. So they're going to fight all the time. Fulgrim has 8 weapon skill. 7 here, so he's going to hit on 3s. He's got a master crafted weapon. And then he's got 7 strength with his weapon, 6, so he's going to wound on 3s as well. You took Child of Terra as Fulgrim's like warlord trait, so you're going to reroll 1s there. Yep. And then Alfarius has a 4+ invulnerable save. On the other hand, Alfarius hits on 4s with preferred enemy, so rerolling 1s, wounds on 3s, preferred enemy. Or sorry, wounds on 4s as well, because he's only strength 6. 4s with preferred enemy, and then you have a 3+ invulnerable save in combat. Correct. All right, yep. So Fulgrim has a higher initiative, so we both have 5 attack space. Fulgrim has 8 initiative.
Initiative 8. So in a challenge, he compares his initiative to yours and generates that many additional attacks.
That's right. So you have 8, I have 6, so that's 2. Yep. So you'll have 7 attacks. Correct. This whole time. Unless you choose to like hit other guys, then in that case, you'll have less. Sure. You'll have your 5, but I don't know. You'll probably get to that at some point. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Fulgrim attacking first. Needing 3 to hit. So he's got a mastercrafted weapon. So he gets 5 hits. Strength 7. 3 wounds. Rerolling 1s? Yeah, rerolling 1s. It is a Paragon Blade. I don't think you have... I don't have Feel No Pain or anything. Feel No Pain or anything. Doesn't matter, yeah. So there's 3 invulnerable saves. Yeah. So 3 4+s. So Alfarius will take 1 wound. Okay. Okay. So normally we do like wounds down, right? In this case, because it's technically not true wounds due to the duel, it's more like victory points. So we're going to count up in this case because it could get way past the original 6 that you do. But everywhere else that you guys see, it will be counting down the wounds or health points. Okay. Okay, so now Alfarius will hit back. He has 5 attacks, so he's looking for 4s with preferred enemy. So 3 hits. Again, looking for 4s with preferred enemy, 2 wounds.
Okay. Oh, Fulgrim takes 2.
Fulgrim will take 2. Excellent. That was nice and lucky.
Yep.
Very unexpected. Okay. And now, being the end of the turn, Alfarius gets it will not die.
Yep.
So on a 5+, he'll regain his wound. He will. So there we go. That's a very unexpected turn of events. But I kind of like it. I mean, get a lead here if I can.
If you can, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Emperor's turn 1 movement phase. We have the Venator move up here. The Tactical Marines moved up into that little space. The Daredeo has stayed stationary but pivoted so they can get some shots on this Anvilus here. Phoenix Terminators moved up from their wrecked crater. We don't have a crater there, but a wrecked crater, so they got to move up. And then the Tactical Marines moved up here to get rid of these veterans. And the Arcus has stayed stationary this turn. So Emperor's Children shooting phase, turn 1. Starting off, the Daredeo is going to target your Anvilus.
Jink.
Okay, so we got 4 shots here. So that's 4 hits. Strength 8, armor 12. It's got Sunder.
2 pens.
3 pens.
So we're looking for 4+. 2 go through.
Okay, so and results. Immobilized and weapon destroyed.
Okay, sounds good. So he's down to 1 health point, I believe.
Okay, the heavy bolter from the Daredeo cannot hurt it, so that's it. So next we're going to go with the Arcus here. It's going to shoot at the veterans.
Okay.
With everything, so it's got 1 heavy bolter and then the Arcus launcher. So it did stay stationary, so it does get to fire twice.
That's right. So we've got like a couple guys here. So 2 guys won't have cover here, and then the rest will start cover. So once he kills those 2 guys, I'll start rolling 5+ from the
You betcha.
Anvilus. Go ahead.
Okay, so
8 shots.
8 shots. I have 9 dice. Needing 3s to hit. So 5 hits. Strength 8. This is AP 2. We got 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
So
Okay.
1, 2 dead, and then cover saves.
Yeah. Okay. So 2 die, and then 5+ cover saves. Nothing. So 4 dead Marines.
So we got a heavy bolter shooting as well. That's not twin linked, so just 1 hit. Strength 5. That's a 5. 1 armor save.
Armor save. So that is going to be the sergeant because he's the closest after the other 4. So we'll have a 2+. Doesn't matter.
Okay. So next, I will move into the Venator. The Venator is going to target your Arcus because I'd like to get rid of that for when my reserves come in.
Okay, sounds good. 2 shots.
So yeah, 2 shots. You're going to have cover from that Spartan. So gets 2 hits. Strength 10, armor 13 on the front. This has ordnance.
So yeah, you roll 2 dice.
2 dice, so 1 pen, and then the second one is also a pen.
So 2 5+ saves. Nope. So both go through.
Okay,
and your
so
AP1.
AP1.
Yeah.
So
5 is
weapon destroyed and shaken.
Shaken.
Okay, so
I've got 2 weapons.
Okay, so heavy bolter is 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Okay.
So
4,
the
5,
Arcus
6.
the
Missile
big
launcher.
missile launcher is destroyed.
Perfect. The heavy bolter on this can't hurt you. Also will have Snapfire. Next, the Phoenix Terminators, they're going to hold steady there. This Tactical Marine, they're going to shoot that veteran squad. So I've got 10 bolt pistols. So I've got 8 here. 2 more dice. This one's cocked. So we've got 5 hits. And strength 4. 1, 2, 3 wounds. 3 armor saves.
So we're starting with the Marine, and then the Sergeant has Artificer. So the Marine dies. The Sergeant lives and lives.
Okay. And then lastly, I've got this tactical squad, and they are going to run, and they have the Crusader rule. So I got 2 dice, pick the highest. They're going to run 5 inches.
Panic test here. Morale test from losing a bunch of guys. They actually fail.
Okay.
So they're going to run 4 inches back toward my board.
Okay, so I'll declare a charge then, and since they're running, I
rally?
can't fire Overwatch.
Right.
Or
I
you
have
get a
to
chance
test.
to rally.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Nope.
don't.
So you're gonna keep running. Yeah, maybe they might be dead.
Okay, so we checked it. If you fail your regroup test when charged, you're removed as a casualty. So they have been removed as a casualty.
All right.
Moving into...
Yeah, so I guess we'll move into the duel here. So again, Fulgrim's going first with his initiative 8, generating a couple extra attacks. So he hits on 3s.
Mastercrafted.
Mastercrafted. Oh, so 4 hits. Strength 7. 1, 2, 3 wounds. Child of Terror only triggers on a 1. So
we're looking for 4s. 2 wounds.
Okay.
Ferris will take.
Yep.
My dice is over there. I'll grab him in a second. So he's got 2. Alferis will hit back 5. He'll hit 4 times. We're looking for 4s as well. Only 1 wound against Fulgrim.
Okay, so invulnerable save. Saves.
Saves, okay.
Okay.
And then we
At
have...
the end of the turn, I have it will not die.
Correct.
Nope. So Fulgrim stayed with 2 wounds.
Turn 2 reserves for Alpha Legion. We've got the jet bikes and the javelins. So the jet bikes do come in, and the javelins do not come in. Jet bikes will attempt to deep strike there. All right, 4 inches into the ruin. Perfect. They deep struck here, took dangerous terrain test, 1 failed, but the armor save was passed. The Land Raider moved up, passed his dangerous terrain test, and disembarked the Terminators there. We've got the Marines that slowly moved up. The Arcus stayed still because he's really got nothing to do. And these Marines moved up as well. Alpha Legion turn 2 shooting. So we're going to get the Arcus is going to snap fire his shots into his Terminators. Because I figure if I can whittle down a few, it'll make this combat in the middle a lot easier. So 3 snap firing shots, nothing. Then we're going to do the Land Raider. He's going to fire everything into the Terminators. So 2 last cannons, 1 snap fires, but it's going to be Machine Spirit. And the other one will fire full. So it's going to be 4 shots. Twin linked. Thank God for twin linked. And then looking for 2s to wound. So 3 invulnerable saves.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3 fail.
3 fails. That's really good for me. And then we've got the heavy bolters and the snap fire. 1 hits. No wounds. Okay, we'll move into the jet bikes. So the jet bikes are all going to fire into the side of his Arcus. They can all see, but he gets cover because I'm shooting through ruins and stuff. So that's going to be 20 shots. Gather up my dice. So 20 shots, looking for 3s to hit, rerolling 1s because of preferred enemy. Lots of 1s here. Holy smokes. Okay, so these 3 are going to miss. I'm just going to move these over. They're hits. Cocked. Okay. And then it's strength 6, armor 12 on the side. We're looking at 6s to glance. So that's 4 glances so far with Tank Hunter. Theo shaking his head because that's already way above average. And 3 more. So he's looking for 7 4+ cover saves. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is wrecked. All right. The Marines aren't in range of anything, so they're just going to run. So these ones right here are going to run 4, and these ones in the back here are just going to run 4 as well. So they're just going to move up into more terrain.
So your leadership test to make here on the Phoenix Terminators. They're good.
They're good. Moving into close combat. So they're going to charge in here. 3. This is why I roll. Yeah. They're still in, but it's kind of brutal. Okay. Now, Fulgrim still gets to go first.
Yeah, so initiative 8.
That's right.
So we did, in the rules, we said, we can swing out of the challenge if we wanted to.
That's right.
So Fulgrim's going to decide to do that. That means that I'm not going to generate my extra attacks from his
right.
Sublime Swordsman skill this turn. So he's got 5 attacks that are going to go into the Terminators right now.
That's right. And then the one thing that we have to remember is, because he technically can't pick out any specific character, he does have Precision Strike. So any 6s that he rolls to hit, he can choose to hit either the Chaplain or the Sergeant.
Yep.
Right? So he might do that. We'll see before he
rolling
rolls.
ahead. So none.
Mastercrafted.
Yep. So Mastercrafted. So 4 hits.
So four random hits.
Hit strength 6. That's these are instant. 2 of them are instant death. I don't think that matters. For
It
you,
might,
though.
because like these two guys. Sorry, I moved them. So these two guys will be first.
Yeah.
So then.
So you're correct.
Make
so
me take
you know
these
what?
first.
I'll make you take those 2 first.
Right. So those are on the Terminators there. 4+. No, they both fail.
So then the next closest model is the Chaplain.
That's right. Yeah.
So then there is an instant death save to make on the Chaplain.
Okay.
Which I believe you can still look
I
up.
could look out Sir, but then it's going to go on my champion. So I will look out Sir, because I think there's a higher chance of him living. So I'm going to look out Sir both of these.
Yep.
So both of them will go on, and now it's just 4+. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
No, so the champion does die.
Okay.
But yeah, so that was really good.
That was good for Fulgrim. Yeah.
Really good. I kind of was hoping to do a little more damage there. Now it's Alferis' initiative. So Alferis will have 5 attacks. Looking for 4s, preferred enemy. Yeah, so 3 hits. And then looking for 4s to wound as well. With preferred enemy. No, so he does no wounds to Fulgrim.
Okay.
Now.
Still gotta survive the Terminators.
Initiative 1. Okay, so the Chaplain has.
Fear test.
No, they're immune to fear.
Of the,
yeah, the Chaplain makes them fearless. Yeah. So, Chaplain has 4 attacks, 3 base, and then 1 for charging. And then the Terminators have 2 attacks base, so 3 each for charging.
Okay.
So we're looking for 4s to hit, re-rolling because of the Chaplain. Okay, that wasn't as good. And then strength 8, we're looking for 2s to wound. So 1, 2, 3, so 6 wounds on Fulgrim from the Terminators.
So Fulgrim's initiative or invulnerable saves 2 go through.
Okay, so he's down to 4.
There's
he's
a
up
6. There is a 6 from his
Okay.
saves. So you're gonna have to take a blinding test on both of your units, the Terminators and Alfarius.
I believe Alferis' armor helps him with that, so we'll check that. But the Terminators are okay.
Pass, yeah.
And then we'll check Alfarius right now. So we found out Alfarius is not immune. It's poison and flesh bane. So it's gonna roll. He's okay as well.
Yep.
Okay, so combat resolution here would have been something, but they're fearless because of the Chaplain. So it will not die on Alfarius. He will take another one back. He's doing good so far.
Okay, so Emperor's Children, turn 2, we're going to roll for reserves here. We've got the Lightning coming in. Fulgrim gives rerolls, but only to Legion Astartes. Units with Legion Astartes, and neither of these have that. So the Lightning does not come in, and the Javelins do come in. So they outflank. So 1, 2 is going to be on my left, 3, 4 is going to be on my right, 5, 6, I'm going to get to choose.
Okay, so since he has his Javelins here, wanted to put him on, but Alfarius has a special rule that if you bring a unit in from reserve, from second turn onward, which this is, Alfarius can roll. On a 4+, I get to bring in a similar unit if I have it, which I just so happen to have a unit of Javelins. So on a 4+, I bring him in. I do not. Oh, so we're good to go. Never get to use that rule. I really wanted to use it, but that's okay. So your Javelins are there.
Okay, so Emperor's Children movement phase. The Javelins came in on this flank over here. The Venator moved through the ruins past this difficult terrain test, dangerous terrain test. Tactical Marines moved up into that crater a little bit. Phoenix Terminators has moved up, and they're gonna see if they can help out their papa over there in combat in that duel. The Daredeo has just pivoted a little bit, see if I can cover this flank for outflanking, because there's some Javelins of your own that you've got coming on next turn. Tactical Marines moved up a bit. They're gonna charge this probably. So Emperor's Children shooting phase. I'm going to start off. I'm going to toss a grenade into that drop pod there. So 1 crack grenade. Misses. Of course. Daredeo is going to shoot at your Arcus over there.
Yeah, Arcus
across the
with
table.
one
So
hull
1
point
hull point left. Got cover there. So 4 shots. 4 hits. Strength 8, armor 13. Right. So 1 glance, 1 pen.
Okay, so
with
just
Sunder.
Yep, sorry.
So 1 glance and 1 pen.
Okay, so I'll do the pen first. It doesn't make any difference. No,
Okay. I can't explode you, so it's just a wreck.
So it's a wreck.
Okay. Next, I'm going to do the Venator. It's going to shoot into the side armor of your Spartan tank there.
Sounds good.
So it's got 2 shots. So 2 hits. The
This
first
is the
one.
first time I've ever seen somebody hit this many times with him.
The first one's a glance.
Glance, yeah,
Okay.
with a Venator.
Yeah, and then the second one is nothing.
Nothing. Okay, so
hey,
1 hull point. You're right. You're right. I did kind of jinx you there.
You
and
did.
I should keep my mouth shut.
Okay, so next I'm going to do the javelins over here. They're going to shoot into this veteran tactical squad there. So I'm not going to shoot the hunter killer missiles. I'm just going to shoot the regular missiles. So I've got 6 missile shots. These ones are twin linked. All hit. And then strength 8. So 5 wounds.
Okay, I will go to ground.
Okay.
So instead of 6+, it'll give me 4+ cover. They're all the same, so 4+ cover here. So 2 will die. So him and the sergeant will look out, sir. Sure. So the plasma will die.
Okay, and then I've got heavy bolters going into that squad as well. Strength 5. 3 wounds.
So all lookout sirs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sergeant will take 1. He's okay. And then 2 marines. 1 dies. So the closest to him will probably be this guy.
Okay.
The marines will take a panic test. They're okay with 8.
Okay, so these tactical marines are going to run. So 4 inches.
And why are you rolling 2 dice?
Because I have Crusader.
Perfect.
So Emperor's Children assault phase. The Phoenix Exterminators are going to try and charge into this combat here. I need a 9. Nope, that's 5. So I failed charge. Over here, these guys are charging the Anvilus. Those guys are in. And yeah, let's.
Well, that was really nice and lucky for me because those Terminators would rip apart my Terminators, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Gives me
So over here, I'm just going to throw crack grenades at that guy. It is immobilized.
At the Anvilus, yep.
Yeah, at the Anvilus, so.
Yeah, so 10 crack grenades. You auto hit.
I auto hit.
Sergeant does have a melta bomb?
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
So looking for.
So 10 auto hits. He's looking for
6s.
6s. You need 1. Yeah, there
2.
it is. So it is wrecked. And then you don't get to consolidate, so you just get to sit there.
That's right. Okay, so then we can go back over here. So, you know what? Fulgrim's at initiative 8. He's going to spend another turn
Hitting the
swinging
Terminator.
outside of the
Okay.
challenge, trying to get rid of those Terminators.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so only 5 attacks, needing 3.
All hits.
So all hits.
Yep.
And
But no 6s there.
no precision strikes. Rolling to wound. We've
5
got
wounds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there is that was a 6. So there is
death?
one that's an instant death. So
Okay, so what would you like me to do here?
so it's gonna have to be the Terminator and the Chaplain first.
So I get
right?
to choose.
So you would get to choose who these wounds would go to, but you know what?
Do these first?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do, we're going to start with the Tremere, so 4 up, and I'm just going to keep going till he dies. Yep, he dies.
So then there's
Now it's the,
3 lookout sirs.
that's right, so we'll do the lookout sirs. So they all go into the Terminator,
Okay,
so
so
one at a time again. Nope,
Okay.
man, like, I have not rolled good for these
And then
Terminators.
there's he can roll the next 2.
Yeah, next to 5 up. He's got a boarding shield. He's
Takes 1.
still down to 1 wound, and then
And last one.
5 up on the instant death. No, so they are all removed.
Okay, well, I failed the charge with my Terminators, but Fulgrim managed to get rid of
Fulgrim
those
seemed
guys.
to have a pretty easy time there. Which never really happens. I always make my Terminator saves, and today just doesn't seem like they want to live. I guess it's not a Primarch hitting them usually, so that's the difference. Alfarius, 5 attacks. Sorry, that one is cocked. Hits, so preferred enemy hits, so 4 hits. He'll make Fulgrim pay, hopefully. 2 wounds.
Okay. So invulnerable saves.
Nope.
Fulgrim saves.
Did not make Fulgrim pay. Okay, and so this is the end of Emperor's Children phase. You get It Will Not Die.
Right.
Yep,
Oh, hey,
you do.
all right.
So you will be down to 3 here. Alpha Legion turn 3, reserves. Do they come in? They do not. So they're stuck. They really don't want to come in.
Okay.
Jetbikes have moved from here to here. They passed all their dangerous terrain tests. The Marines rolled a 5 to move through cover, moved in here. They have a nice 6-inch charge to Fulgrim. And a Land Raider just kind of did a little slide over and passed his dangerous terrain test as well. The Jetbikes are going to unload everything into those 3 Javelins.
Yeah,
See what I can do.
I'm gonna jink.
Yeah, there's a jink. So that's 20 shots. So we're looking for 3s to hit. We're rolling 1s because of preferred enemy. There we go. Just gonna reroll those. Okay. A couple 2s here. Remove those. Okay, we're good there. And then strength 6. Looking for 5s to glance, 6s to pen with Tank Hunter. So we've got 2 pens and a glance. So that wasn't nearly as good as the other time.
No.
They were shooting at the other guy.
Yeah.
And more glances and another pen. So 3 pens,
All right.
4 glances. So if you don't mind, do the pens first.
Sure.
Not that it makes any difference. So 3,
1, 2,
so
3 pens.
yeah, and then so 4 more.
So you can't explode them on.
That's right, so it doesn't really
It's gonna
matter.
be 1, 2, 3 hull points, and then I've got
Yeah.
glances for cover saves. And I didn't
6,
roll very
so
many of them.
that
So that's
means-
6 hull points in total, and that's gonna.
So I can roll like shit and you roll like shit, and
Yeah.
this is how the game's gonna go. Everything just dies. Okay, so that's good for me. We've got 2 guys that went to ground. They're going to snap fire single shot each into your Marines there. So we're looking for 6s. Nothing. And then the Land Raider is going to unload everything into your Terminators and Eidolon. See if I can kill them. So we've got last cannons, and the heavy bolter is going to snap fire. So 2 last cannons, 1's firing full, 1's machine spiriting. All hits. And then we're looking for 2s to wound. Okay, there you go.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God it doesn't have Legion Astartes.
Oh, so 1 wound on your Terminator.
So it's a Phoenix Terminator. Yeah, he
So he'll die.
Yeah.
And then the heavy bolter will snap fire. Okay, 1 hit. 1 wound.
Okay, armor save. Saves.
Okay.
So I do have a leadership check to make because I feel 1 Terminator died. So leadership. They
You're
pass.
good. Turn 3. Close combat phase. Had a little brain fart there. We've got the Marines. They're 6 inches away from Fulgrim. So we're going to attempt to charge in. 6 inches. They are 7. So they're going to get in there.
Okay.
Just move them in like that. Okay. And so Fulgrim still gets to go. So he has a choice again. You want to kill my Marines, or are you going to let me get my attacks at you?
This time, Fulgrim, he's going to try and score some objective points.
There's no power weapons or anything in the squad. It's just veterans still, but...
Yeah, so I'm going to swing at Alfarius'
Okay.
turn, which means I'm going to generate my extra
That's
attacks.
right.
So I've got 7 attacks.
Oh,
All hits. Precision strikes. There they are, boys. And strength 7. So Child of Terror is going to re-roll this one. Nope. So there's 5 wounds.
5 wounds, okay. 4 plus invulnerable from Alfarius. So 2.
Okay.
So he's going to go up to 3. And now the Alfarius. Alfarius. We're such nerds. Okay, so Alfarius is going to strike back. 5 attacks. Looking for 4s with preferred enemy. 1 hit. And then looking for 4s again. 1 really good hit. Nope, but you'll still save.
Yeah.
So the Marines themselves. So
they had to take a
fear test. You're right. So they do have a fear test there. 9 is good because the sergeant's good. So the sergeant has 2 attacks base plus a close combat weapon plus. So there are 4, and all the other Marines are 3 each. 1, 2, 3, 4. So lots of attacks here. Looking for 4s to hit and 6s to wound. With preferred enemy here. That's lots of hits. That's great to see. Now I just need some 6s. Again, preferred enemy rerolling 1s. That's cocked. Okay, so we have 1 wound, right?
Yep.
Yeah, 1 wound. Okay.
Oh,
he's wounded.
got him.
Yes. That is awesome. Okay. So he's up to 4. No combat resolution. So I did 1 wound.
right.
You did 2.
Yep.
But you also said you have...
So Fulgrim's got global +2 combat resolution bonus as long as he's on the table, which of course he is.
That's right. So technically I lose by 4?
Yeah.
Because 1 here, no, 2. So 1
by 3.
plus 2, 3.
Yeah.
So kind of sucks this way, but I wanted to charge them in anyway. So 7, so they fail.
Yeah.
They're going to run away.
Yeah, because I'm going to be locked in the combat, so I'm not going to get
7, yeah. 6, sorry. So they run. All right. And then at the end of the turn, we have It Will Not Die on Alfarius. Nope, not this time.
Okay, so rolling for reserves, Emperor's Children turn 3, the lightning, it comes in. Okay, so the lightning's come on. Looks like it's going to target that Spartan. Tactical Marines have moved up out of that combat with the drop pod. The Daredeo has moved up a little bit to get in range of those jet bikes. Phoenix Exterminators have moved up to try and get into that combat there. Tactical Squad's moving through that crater, and the Ventors moved into a couple pieces of difficult terrain to get another flank shot on that Spartan as well. Okay, so Emperor's Children shooting phase. The lightning is going to try and get rid of this Spartan here. So I've got 4 missiles we're going to shoot, so needing 2s to hit. So 3 hits. They're Strength 8 Armor Bane, so the first one is nothing. So it's got Tank Hunter. So that's pen.
So 1 pen.
1 pen. Second one, that's a glance.
It's a glance, yeah.
I'll just take it. And then I don't know if I get a choice. Right?
But
I'll take it anyway.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then the last one
is a pen.
Is another pen. So there's 2 pens and 1
2
glance.
pens. So he's going to go down to 1 right away. I'm just going to move him. But your 2 pens is AP 1, right?
Yep. And
so
it does explode. Yeah, so it explodes.
Roll the range.
2 inches.
So nobody's really in range.
Okay.
No, nobody's in range, so it just boom, explodes.
Great. Next, I've got my Tactical Marines. They're going to shoot long-range bolter shots at those jet bikes. So we've got 10 shots going into the jet bikes. So 8 hits, Strength 4, Toughness 5. 1, 2, 3.
3 wounds?
Yeah, 3 wounds.
Okay, so just 2 plus armor saves makes it.
Yep. Okay, next I'm going to have the Daredeo shoot at the same jet bike squad.
Sounds good.
So the Ambulance. Yeah, so 4 hits. The autocannons is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Strength 8. So 4 wounds, so armor saves.
Yeah, so 2 plus. No, 2 die.
Perfect. It's got a heavy bolter as well. So 2 hits. Strength 5. 1 more armor save.
No, that's 1 more dies. Okay, that's unfortunate.
Next up, I'm going to have my Venator is going to shoot at the same squad of jet bikes. Do you want to jink?
Well, I know I'll get cover from 1, but maybe not the closest one. So at this point, I'm really hurt. So I'm going to jink. I'm going to see if I can make them live.
Okay.
So they've jinked.
So the Venator, 2 shots. That's 2 hits.
Yep.
Strength 10.
It's a good thing I jinked.
Oh, 1 wound.
1. So on the closest one, 4 plus. Nope.
Okay. Snap firing heavy bolter. 1 hit. Strength 5. Toughness 5.
Nope. No, nothing.
Okay. Over here, we're going to have the Tactical Marines in this crater run. They can run 3 inches.
3. Okay, and then I'm just going to take the test for the jet bikes because you're done shooting at them.
Correct.
1 guy's left alive. 9, I believe that's a fail. So they're going to run 3d6, 13 inches back over here. So he's just going to turn around and book it toward my table edge. Well, that was a really unfortunate turn for the
I'm very happy with that shooting phase.
Jet bikes.
Okay, so Emperor's Children assault phase. Edelon and the Phoenix Exterminator are going to try and charge in there. That's an 8-inch charge. So what do we got? 6. So they don't make it in. So that's unfortunate. But now into the duel. Fulgrim's throwing his attacks against Alfarius, of course.
7.
So 7 attacks. Oh my. 2 hits with Master Crafter reroll. 2 hits. Okay. And then Strength 7. 1 wound, and Child of Terror, you have to reroll that one. So just 1 wound this round.
Okay. Nope. Alfarius will still take the wound. So that's 4. And then he'll hit back with 5. 4 hits. And then strength 4. 2 wounds.
So invulnerable saves. So Fulgrim saves both. And that's going to be it for the Emperor's Children turn. So,
Yep, so
it will not die. Nope.
Nope. So currently right now it's
Tie.
a tie game.
Yeah.
As you can see, he failed his regroup test, ran more, so he's 1 turn away from running off the board. The Marines here did regroup, so they moved up a little bit closer. These Marines moved to cover, they got closer to the Venator there. The Javelins came on this side, came over here. I'm going to try to kill Eidolon. I really don't want... I feel bad shooting him, but I don't want him in combat, because that he could rack up a lot of attacks against Alfarius. And that's it. Okay, these guys here, so we're going to throw 1 crack into that Venator. Hits. So I'm looking for that again. I do get it. Woo! Glance! You're down to 1 point. Awesome. That's never going to happen again. Okay, these guys are going to snapfire into them. So the plasma gun, 2 shots. Nothing. And then the 8 shots from Marines. I'm just going to do it here. Looking for 6s with preferred enemy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, 4 hits. Let's do some wounds like that. No, 3 wounds, so 3 armor saves.
Hit.
One
So
dies.
dies.
You know what?
Dies, yeah.
That's okay. I don't care. I'm good. Okay, and then the javelins are all going to fire into Eidolon. I'm not going to fire my hunter killers. I've got 1 on each guy. So I'm just going to fire the Cyclones and the Multi-Meltas. So let's go with the Multi-Meltas. 3 hits. Looking for the same thing. Only 2 wounds. So Eidolon has a higher.
So this is the multi-meltas, right?
Multi-Melta, yeah. He's got 4 up, 1 at a time.
He does, but I'm going to look out, sir, both of them.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's a good point.
So look out, sir.
Yeah.
They're both... Oh, man.
Yeah.
So they're both going to go into the Phoenix Terminator. So the Phoenix Terminator is 5+ save. So he dies. Fulgrim, Eidolon's 4+ save. He dies.
So the Cyclones are wasted, but that's okay. I really didn't want him to come in here. A little anticlimactic for Eidolon, especially since how hard he tried to get in there.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're moving into close combat. So I can't charge here because they just regrouped. So literally going back into the duel. So we've got Fulgrim with 7 attacks.
Yep.
And Alfarius with 5. Oh no, I will charge here. Sorry.
Yep.
So there's a charge here. So 2 inches, moving through cover, looking for a 4. That they do make it there. So you know what? Let me do this one first. I've got 2 crack grenades. You need 3s to hit. 1 hit, preferred enemy. Sorry. So both hits, and I'm looking for that 6 with Tank Hunter. You know what? Doesn't matter. You are wrecked. So they did amazing. Okay, now the duel. I'm really happy about this, by the way, because they're actually doing
Apparently,
something.
I should have shot the hunter killers from those guys at him.
Yeah, you should have, because you could have killed them.
Yeah, who knew?
Okay, so now here.
Yeah, so Fulgrim into Alfarius.
Master Crafted.
Yeah, so 1 reroll. So 4 hits.
4 hits.
Take 7. 1, 2, 3, 4 wounds.
Yeah, 4 wounds. Okay, so we're looking for 4 ups here. So 1 hit, 1 wound. So he's at 5. Okay, and then Alfarius will hit back with 5. Looking for 2 hits. And then 4s again. 2 wounds. Okay. Do this. I need you to fail a couple now again. Okay, and then it's Alpha Legion ends, so I get It Will Not Die on Alfarius. Yes.
Oh.
Back down to 4. So end of Alpha Legion turn 4. And it's 4/4.
Okay, so Emperor's Children movement phase. We have the Daredeo move over. He's going to target those javelins there. Same thing with the lightning. Turned, pivoted, and moves over to target the javelins. Tactical squad's moving up to get in to help out Fulgrim in that combat there. And then these guys changed gears, and they're going to maybe see what they can do about those javelins as well if we don't get enough shooting going on there. Okay, so Emperor's Children shooting phase. The lightning's going to shoot at your javelins here.
I will not jink.
Okay, so I've just got a las cannon, twin link las cannon. Hits. Strength 9, armor 11. That's a pen.
Pen?
Yep.
Go ahead.
And AP 2. One's immobilized.
So immobilized, the first one?
Yep.
Okay.
And then Daradeo is shooting there as well. It's through cover. So you've got cover. So the autocannons. Twin linked. So 4 hits. Strength 8. Sunder. I think the two's a glass. No, it's not.
No, it's 11.
Their armor 11 on the side, right?
So
three
three
pens. So 3 cover.
Okay, so 4 plus cover saves. So 1 goes through.
Okay, so that
So
was
hit
wrecked.
the one that's immobilized, so it's wrecked.
And then I've got a heavy bolter.
Yep.
That's 3 hits. Sorry for rolling off camera there.
You want
And
for
strength
sixes?
5.
Oh,
1, 2.
2 glances. Holy smokes. 4 up again? No. Oh.
Excellent. Perfect. And then this tactical squad's going to throw a grenade at the last remaining one, which misses. And I think that'll wrap up my shooting phase.
That's right.
Okay, so Emperor's Children assault phase. I'm going to charge this javelin here. So needing, it's a 6-inch charge, but through terrain. So I need an 8. Ah, so close.
7.
Very close.
I think you failed like almost every single charge that you
I have.
play.
Yeah. And then I've got this tactical squad's going to try and help out Fulgrim here. So they need a 6. Oh,
You
I
make
made
it.
Oh, my God, I made it. Okay, so I'm just going to move these guys into combat here. So that's 6 charge. It gets it in. In the assault phase, I need to take a fear test here with these tactical marines. Ooh, they pass. Unless you want me to reroll that. Let's see.
Nope, you're good.
Okay, so they pass. And then Fulgrim, he's got initiative 8, so he's going first here. Swinging at Horus. So, 7 attacks. That's a roll. That's in the crater, so we'll just reroll it.
Mastercrafted?
Yep, Mastercrafted for 1 reroll. So 6 hits.
Wow.
And strength 7. Okay. Oh, Child of Terra. So 5 wounds.
5 wounds?
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got 5 saves here. So 3 go through.
Okay.
So he's going to be at 7.
And Alfarius goes next.
Yeah, so I've thought about it. I'm not going to hit his Marines. I don't care about them. I'm going to hit Fulgrim. See if I can do a couple of wounds to him. So we're going to do 4 or 5. Yeah, so 1 hit, 1 preferred enemy. Nope. So 3 hits. And then we're going to do looking for 4s again. 3 wounds. That was the right choice.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So 1 failed save.
Yeah.
If you can move that.
Yeah, I can move it to 5.
So these guys are going to get to actually pile in and attack here.
Yep.
Initiative 4. So.
No special weapons or anything in there?
No, nothing crazy about these guys.
Yeah, so they all get to fight. So what, 21 attacks?
Yeah, can I throw grenades?
At a massive Primarch? No.
Massive superhuman?
No.
I can't?
No, monsters, creatures you can, but they're
Okay.
not.
Yeah. So no problem. So we're gonna do 7, 10. Here's 10. So 10 attacks or 10 rolls here. I need
Wow.
4s to hit.
So 8.
So there's 8 so far, and here's the last 11.
That's better.
Averages.
Averages?
Yeah.
So 12.
So 12 in total. Okay.
You have 11 in your hand.
I do.
12 in your hand.
12.
Okay,
And
so
I
you
need
need
6s.
6s. Yeah. 2 wounds.
2.
Okay. Armor save. Alfarius will pass both his armor saves.
Okay.
I lose combat.
Yeah.
So,
that'll
your
be
Marines
fine.
don't have to test. Okay, and then
So at the end of the combat phase here for Emperor's Children, after the turn, I've got Iblima die roll to make, and
Nope.
I don't get a wound back.
nope. So we have a 7 to 5. He failed his leadership test again. As you can see, he's hanging off. So he's dead. Okay, we move over here. The Marines skirted over. They're going to be charging in. These Marines moved 5 inches over terrain. They're going to be coming in here. And the Javelin moved over. It's in terrain. I rolled to dangerous terrain, passed it. So that's the end of my turn. Movement phase, shooting phase. We'll start right here. So the multi-melta is within 12 inches of your Dorado. So we're gonna fire at him. Looking for a 2 to hit. Hits. 6 is a pen.
Yep.
Barely. You have your invulnerable.
Save. I made it.
You make it. Okay. The Cyclone missile launchers are twin linked. Nope. And strength 8. Nothing. So it does nothing. It didn't fire its hunter kill missile. Over here, we have the 2 Marines. They're going to fire bolt pistols. Both hits. 2 wounds. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, so the sergeant's there.
Sir,
so
yeah.
lookout's there. So he passes. So there and there.
Okay. And then moving into close combat. This is really quick turn. These guys are going to charge in here. 3 inches.
It's a good thing they're close.
Good thing they're close. So I'm going to charge in there. Boom. Okay. So, oh, and right here as well, you can overwatch here.
Yeah, so I get 8 bolters to
So
overwatch.
16 shots.
Yeah. Looking for 6s. So 1.
Yep.
1. And looking for 4s.
Yes. 3 plus. He's good.
Okay.
So 7, they make it. Sergeant versus sergeant, man. Boom, boom. Okay, so let's start with this one.
Okay.
I'm going to challenge your sergeant.
All right, I accept. I have to.
You have to, yep. Yeah. So my sergeant has 4 attacks base. Yep. Not base. 2 attacks base. 1 for 2 close combat weapons and 1 for, because they're veterans.
Sure. But I'm going to get to go first because in a challenge, I have +1 initiative.
Okay, sounds good.
So I've just got 2 attacks.
Sounds good.
So 1 hit.
Mm-hmm.
And strength 4 does not wound.
Okay, so 4 attacks. 4 hits. I think that's okay. Nope. Yep, 2 wounds.
Okay, so 2 saves. He
Oh,
passes.
he lives.
Yeah.
Okay, this one over here. I'm just gonna go as you pile in.
We'll pile in.
Yeah, so 3 attacks for my guys. 2 hits. 1 wound.
Okay, so here. They don't want to stand up, but so 1 wound.
1 wound, yep.
So 1 save. Saves.
Nope, he's good.
And so then there's 6 more guys.
6 attacks back.
1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Strength 4. 1, 2, 3
3
wounds.
wounds. Nice. 3 up. No, we're all good.
Okay. So I have a +2 combat resolution.
So you have
bonus.
+2, and that's like.
It's across the table as long as Fulgrim's feet are on the ground.
Okay, so 9 leadership, -2 is 7. I have failed every single leadership test this game.
You have. So sweeping advance. Okay, I have Crusader, so I'm going to get an additional D3.
I ran 1, you kill me.
Yeah, so.
That's brutal
Yeah,
too.
it was pretty bad, but
Yeah,
they
so-
got him in the end. They'll consolidate 4 inches. I moved them into this crater, and I don't know if I'm ever going to move them out of it. But,
Okay, so the duel. So Fulgrim gets to go first. You get to choose what you want to do.
yeah, I'm just gonna attack Alfarius here because we're getting the late stages of the game and it's really close. So I want to see if I can rack up more points. So, 6 hits and Master Crafted, 6 hits, Strength 7,
Child of Terror.
4 wounds, and Child of Terra, 6
Oh
wounds.
my god.
Here we go.
Okay, so 4 up. Oh,
Ooh, that's 5.
preferred enemy.
Yeah.
So that's 12.
Yikes.
Okay. Alfarius.
Yep.
Alfarius is gonna continue fighting Fulgrim.
Mhm.
All hits.
Yeah.
Why can't I make that for my saves? 4 wounds. Oops.
Okay, so invulnerable saves.
Yes. There we go. Okay, so that's 8.
Yeah.
There we go. Good job.
Okay.
The other guys are distracting them apparently.
I guess so.
Okay, so the combat here. So you have
It's all initiative 4.
it's all initiative 4. So
Yeah.
I'll go first.
Sure.
So my guys that charge. So the sergeant has 4 attacks, and the other 4 guys have 3 each. 3, 4. So that's lots of attacks. No. They have 2 attacks by veterans, don't they?
They do.
So 3, 4 on the charge. So I need 4 more dice. So I've been doing that wrong. So just so you guys know, I clearly have been doing it wrong. The sergeant is still only has 2 attacks, so they all have 2.
Yeah.
So I apologize for that earlier here. They clearly have an extra attack each. So here we go. So looking for force to hit with preferred enemy. Okay, doesn't matter. So we'll just remove those. Okay, and then same thing, looking to add force to wound with preferred enemy. Nope. Okay, so that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds.
Okay. Armor saves.
Yep.
So I failed 2 here.
3, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, 3. So 1, 2, 3 guys die. But they'll still get to attack.
Yep.
So
11 attacks back.
Yep. So attacking your tactical marines, needing 4s.
Well, veterans.
Veterans. Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Just so people, we're not confused. We just went over the
Yeah,
attacks that they have each.
That's okay. And needing force to wound. So 3 wounds, 3 armor saves.
Nope.
Oh!
No, doesn't matter. Oh. No.
Yeah, I would leave your sergeant. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, combat res there. So we both killed the same amount of guys there.
3.
You did 5. I did 3.
Right. So I'll be up by 2.
So 2 plus your plus 2, so 4. So
Oh, they passed.
perfect. Just when I needed it. I mean, I needed more to survive too, but that's okay.
probably.
Technically, you would move in
So we'll pile
first.
in as
Sorry.
well. It's okay.
Yeah.
They're all just happy to be in here.
They're all just happy to be fighting. Yeah, that's true. Okay, and then that's the end of Alpha Legion turn 5. So we have It Will Not Die on Alfarius. And
Ah!
he will. Back to 11. Yeah, he just... Perfect. I love it.
Okay, so Emperor's Children movement phase. The tactical marines moved an incredible 6 inches, almost getting out of that crater. And that's it. Nothing else moved. So we're gonna go right into the shooting phase. I've got a crack grenade gonna throw here at your javelin. Do you want a jink?
I do want to jink.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So the crack grenade hits. Strength 6, so
Yeah.
I need a 5 or 6.
6.
10.
Jink. Yes.
Saves. Okay. So the Jaredeo is going to shoot here as well.
That's kind of why I jinked. I
Yep.
had a feeling you were going to
So-
do that. All hits.
4 shots, 4 hits. Strength 8.
Threes.
So 1 glance, 2 pens, 3 pens.
So 3 pens. Nope.
1,
So
2.
he is wrecked.
Yeah.
You can't explode
Can't
me,
explode.
so he's wrecked.
Okay,
and then,
so yeah, we can move straight into combat here.
Close combat because there's no charges, no anything.
That's right.
Because you killed the one guy there.
So Fulgrim attacking Alfarius.
Yep.
He's got 7 attacks here, so.
Mastercraft.
Yeah,
Yep.
3's a hit and Mastercrafted, so 6 hits. Strength 7. Sorry. Child of Terra. 4 wounds.
Okay. 4 wounds. 4 saves.
Okay.
Okay, Alfarius. You know, he's got to keep hitting Fulgrim. Preferred enemy. 4 hits.
Hit.
And then looking for 4s again. 1, 2, 2 wounds.
Hit.
Oh,
So 2 saves by Fulgrim.
did you fail those, man? Okay,
Yeah,
Marines
so-
here.
Sure.
So I have
go
6 attacks. So looking for 4s with preferred enemy. So sorry, 3, and then looking for 4s with preferred enemy. So 2 wounds on your Marines.
Hit. So 2 saves.
yeah.
2 failed saves.
One of them is a lookout, sir.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
technically
no,
they should
you're
be
right,
piling
you're
in farther,
Yeah.
so we can
Yeah.
just remove these 2.
Yeah, but they still get to fight.
Yeah. So let's look at
1,
the
2,
fight.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
7 attacks total.
He has 2, right?
He does. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so needing force. And strength 4, toughness 4. 2 saves.
Okay. 3 plus. Oh, I
Come on.
needed
All right.
him to keep going. Okay, so
So, the Primarchs did nothing.
yeah, so
And,
I did 1.
and
No,
I-
I did 2. You did 1. So you plus 2 for him. You win by 1.
Correct.
Okay, he's okay.
He is okay.
So he stays there. Yep. And then this is the end of your turn 5. So
Right.
it will
so
not die.
It will not die
on-
for Fulgrim.
Yeah, he gets one back.
Okay.
So he's 2-7. So end of turn 5. Moving into the last turn 6. Alpha Legion, last turn. No movement. No shooting. We're moving straight into dun 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 combat.
All right.
Fulgrim's the higher initiative,
Yep.
so you get to go first.
Yep. So, swinging out of there is this round, of course. So we got
Mastercrafted.
4 hits. Mastercrafted. 5 hits. Strength 7. Child of Terra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds.
5 wounds. Sulfurious. 4 up. He will take
All right. 4.
4. Okay, so he's at 12. And then we'll put on another 4 next to him.
Another 3.
Right, another 3. Thank you. Okay. And then Alferis will go next. He'll hit Fulgrim.
Yep.
Preferred enemy. 3 hits. And then looking for 4s again. So 2 more wounds to Fulgrim.
Okay. Multiple saves. 1 goes through.
Fulgrim will take 1.
Yep.
Okay, and then Marines.
Yep.
So I'll just do my Marine again.
Sure.
Preferred enemy. So 2 hits. 2 wounds.
Okay. Armor saves.
Yeah.
Got 1.
Drops 1. Perfect.
Yeah.
Love it.
So then he'll still get to attack back. So there's 6 attacks.
6 attacks. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
For 3s. Or 4s.
4s.
Sorry.
4s to hit. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Strength 4. Toughness 4.
2 wounds. 3 plus armor saves. Nope.
There we
he
go.
will die. Okay. And then end of the turn, Alferis will not die.
Right.
And he will not die.
Oh man.
All right. Moving into Emperor's Children, turn 6.
Yeah. Okay, so Emperor's Children movement phase. Not really a whole lot to do. The lightning came back on the table. The Daredeos moved up just to watch the end of that interesting combat that's been going on all game. And so have the Tactical Marines. They're way out of charge range, so they're not going to be able to help out. There's no shooting to do, so we're just going to go right into the assault phase. And Fulgrim's going to finish it off with a round of attacks at Alfarius. So, 2 hits only. Okay. And with a Mastercrafted reroll.
Yeah, this is what I want to see.
Oh, yeah.
Alferis coming back
so
here.
2 hits. Strength 7. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Looking for 4 plus. No, so he'll take 1 more.
1. Okay.
Okay, and then Alfarius will do 5 attacks back. Preferred enemy. Nope. And then looking for 4s to wound with preferred enemy. Yep, 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
For good measure.
Oh, Fulgrim's made him.
Nope.
There's a blinding test, but it's not going to matter.
Nope.
I have ankle biters.
That's right.
So
Let's see.
3 hits.
Fear first, sorry.
Yes.
Leave that there.
Yeah. So fear test.
No,
They're
they're
good.
good. So 3
Yeah.
hits.
And 6s. 1.
One.
Wound. Oh, okay.
Just quickly get that over with.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
that's end of
Turn 6.
turn 6. End of game 3.
Yep.
And end of the campaign.
Yep.
Final score in this match: 15 for the Emperor's Children, 8 for the Alpha Legion. So
Yep.
Fulgrim did 15 at the end. You did roll your
It will not die.
it will not die at the
Yeah,
end.
failed that.
So I said 8. Yeah. 15 to 8. So that was a lot of fun. Like,
It was.
a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was weird it was weird having your Primarch, but not being able to use him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, to be honest, that's where I would like Fulgrim to be anyways. Most games. So
yeah.
He was there from turn 1 on, so if I could do that every game, I'd be pretty happy.
I mean, I know you guys will think, well, Fulgrim clearly had the advantage over Alfarius the whole game, and Fulgrim does have advantage over Alfarius.
On paper, yeah.
On paper, 100%.
Yeah.
And even like normally when, you know, because at first I was rolling a lot of saves and you weren't really rolling very good, so I kept it really nice and even, which was really good. I mean, I thought my Terminators were going to do a lot more when they came in. Like, I thought, okay, I'm going to do a bunch of wounds, even with you hitting me, but I just couldn't make a save.
Yeah,
like, you would hit. And,
I didn't think I would kill 3.
No, right? Like, I thought maybe 2, and then I would do very good, but I didn't roll that good, and you rolled pretty good.
Yeah.
When it came down to it, so, like... And then I thought your Terminators would make it in, but you just couldn't get there.
What did Edelon do? He tried his best.
Again, nothing. So I thought maybe it would be like my Terminators would come in, do a bunch, and then your Terminators would come in, kill my Terminators. There would be a fight.
That's what I thought too.
Like, I'd have to kill your Terminators back, and then we would keep fighting. So I thought I would get a lead up on him there. I definitely had a lot more veterans, and I thought I could do more there. But so there was a couple of things that we were talking about, how to improve this mission, and I think we will next time. And I will release this mission for you guys that are actually interested in ever trying it. It's actually, like, it's awesome. And even if, like, you guys go in there knowing that one Primarch is better than the other, talk about your armies ahead of time. Like, build them appropriately so that you can, you know, make sure to because it didn't matter that Fulgrim was better than Alfarius. The way the game went, like, I figured my Terminators were a lot better. They could have done more wounds. And that would have evened it out a little bit, right? So we definitely knew that going ahead. The only thing I would have changed is this combat in the middle. I would have made it that anybody in that combat is fearless. Because we kind of talked about that.
Yeah.
Because with Fulgrim's ability, the +2, like, my guys kept, like, constantly running away.
Yeah, the one unit fell out of combat.
Yeah. So I think
them a few turns to go and kind of get back.
That's right. So I think that's what I would do is that the fearless characters basically still allowed your units to stay in there, because that's what would really happen. You know, you wouldn't run away when your Primarch's standing right next to you. It doesn't matter who your Primarch is. Like, you're not running. Yeah. So it doesn't matter. So I think that's the only change we would have made. Other than that, it was awesome. Like, not being able to shoot in there was great. Yeah, you wiped out the rest of my army, which was really good.
Yeah, but it was there was just some hilarious stuff that was happening all over the place. You know, the javelins.
The javelins, like, dying no
problem.
Yeah, like that
and
was
then
unexpected.
You know, your jet bike took failed armor saves and ran all the way up the
and
table.
then kept running off. Right. So I feel like both of us had very bad rolls the entire game.
Yeah.
Which was kind of nice because it was fun. Like, things died constantly. Like, the Venator dying from, like, 2 hull points left, and I killed him with 2 Marines. Like, it was just it was ridiculous. So the whole game was very ridiculous, which was nice. To wrap up the campaign, Fulgrim won that, so he got the information that he needed.
Yeah. Next step is the Angel Exterminatus.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. So that was a good book. If you guys haven't read it, definitely read it. That was a lot of fun. All right. Well, thank you, Theo, for joining us with your Emperor's Children.
Thanks for having me.
I really had a blast fighting this 3 mission campaign. I'd definitely love to do this more often. So if you guys want to see this more and this kind of stuff more, please let us know. Like, type it in there. I want to hear your comments, because if I'm not seeing comments, I'm not seeing those likes or dislikes, I'm not really sure which direction to go, right? Like, I don't know if you guys just want to see regular bat reps or you want to keep seeing this. And the reason I always mention this at the end of the video is I want to see who's, like, if you guys are actually interested in this, right? If you don't want to see campaigns, you want to see just battle reports, let me know. I'll bring people in. We've got lots of people in Edmonton that play, like, enough at least, and then we can have those games. But if you want to see these campaign style missions, we've got lots of opportunities, lots of people that are willing to sit down and kind of play through 3-4 missions and write a story with it. Because we had a huge blast writing these and talking about them and filming them as well. So thanks for joining us. Subscribe, share. Thank you to our sponsors. I know we mentioned them at the beginning, but Pop Goes the Monkey and Hammerhead Games. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Camera, we're good?
You're good.
Okay, sounds good. And again, thank you, Theo. I'd shake your hand, but we don't shake hands right now, so we'll just kind of, excellent game. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.